Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mr. Robot Reactions. This is Season 1, Episode 3. Don't know why I said it like a weird hype man, but here we are. Last time on Mr. Robot, we had Elliot getting pushed off a pier. There's a plan to blow up a big explodey place, to blow up a place next to it, to get rid of a bunch of data. That was very technical what I just did there. I hope you all followed along. Angela has been hacked by a guy throwing CDs out in the street, going, here's my album. It's not my album. It's clearly viruses to go onto your computer so I can hack your webcam. I suspect that maybe has something to do with the Dark Army, whatever they may end up being, some sort of hacker group, and they're going to sell her nudes somewhere, something along those lines. That's my best guess at this point. Tyrell is desperate to get Elliot on board, to have him hired. He was like foaming at the mouth trying to get him on board. And amongst all of that stuff, we have some very, very odd things going on with Elliot, where I am dubious about everything. Paranoia is at an all-time high. I don't know what's a delusion, what isn't a delusion. There were some weird camera movements and choices and eye lines going on. I'm suspect that Christian Slater might not actually be real, and I'm also kind of suspect about Darlene as well. So keeping my eye out about that stuff, because I feel like there's more going on than meets the eye, as is always the case with the shows that I watch on this channel. I can't seem to escape this mindfuckery, honestly. But I'm super into it. I'm super enjoying it. Can't wait to keep going today. Before we jump into this one, please remember to hit the thumbs up if you do enjoy the reaction and the review of the episode that happens afterwards. Also consider subscribing and supporting the channel that way. Also leave a comment, let me know what you think about this episode. There are links down below for Twitch and Discord if you want to hang out over there. We're trying to hit 1K on Twitch this year, so if you want to help out with that, if you like my stuff here, you'll probably like my stuff over there, so consider doing that as well. But let's do this. Let's jump into episode 3, see what happens next, what else is going to make me paranoid and nervous for everyone involved. Let's do it.
Tragic and shameful loss of our chief too formal, goddammit! Warm it up. Don't be a cold robot. Again.
Don't be a cold robot.
We have to be swift in naming a replacement CTO, and sir, I would like to suggest it be me.
This guy has got a screw loose. I can't tell if this character's going to become terrifying or pitiful, or both.
What will be the next CTO of this company? Sure you don't want anything? Pellegrino? Tea?
Nope, I'm a cold little robot boy. I don't drink tea.
Got a really good CTO candidate. Board is very excited about.
Sucks to be you, my guy. All that slapping and speeching.
Nice tie. Let me guess. Brioni.
I don't trust people who can, like, recognize a tie. It's a fucking tie, dude. Oh, now he looks very sad. That's a sad-looking man right there.
Think I could have 300 this time? Spoken like a true capitalist.
What the fuck is this? What's happening? Oh, he's gonna let him beat him up. That's what this is. I've watched Dirty Harry. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Yep, he is very, very unhinged. And this guy's just like, Jesus, even for me, this is weird.
No more.
Like, some people take up gardening, my guy. Yoga, perhaps? I knew I didn't trust this guy's charm. I didn't trust it. I wanted to, but I didn't.
Debugging's actually all about finding the bug. About understanding why the bug was there to begin with. I don't know why I'm saying all of this. Maybe it's because I'm pumped up on whatever smack legal drug dealers like.
Alright, you got fucked up by the fool.
Or maybe I'm just freaking out because I never thought I'd wake up to find these two women staring back at me.
The MVPs of the show, the pure innocence.
Got jumped by a bunch of kids. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that shit ain't flying. That shit ain't flying with her.
Maybe we should consider rehab.
I'm not a junkie.
Then you'll need to prove it to me. Submit to a bi-monthly drug test voluntarily. That's the only way that I'll recommend your release.
It might be what he needs, to be fair.
Not only the head of the IT department here. He is the IT department. He's also an idiot.
Poor guy.
It's one of the reasons why I made this place my primary care facility. I can make my health records look like every other obedient zombie out there.
Oh, God, Elliot.
I'm not gonna do morphine again.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck's sake, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Maybe he has too much power.
Check it. Jessica Alba says she wants to join F Society. Jesus, what happened?
Celebrity movement.
You need to leave.
Babe, seriously, we have a lot of shit to discuss, so if you wouldn't mind.
Get out.
Okay. I think Darlene might be real. She talked to someone else. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I trust. The moment they set up he has delusions, that called, like, everything into question. Everything.
An error of thinking.
Sir!
That makes you who you are.
Sir! You dropped your wallet.
Thanks.
I mean, that's clearly not his. That's not his. I was gonna say.
That was your wallet? Yes, that was my wallet you just gave him.
I was gonna say that clearly was not his. Poor Angela, she tried. She tried.
Someone dropped their wallet, and I picked it up to give it to them, but then
Nothing
this...
strange about that. Just shows how good of a person you are. Always have been. Almost to a fault.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Sounds sus without sounding sus, Ollie. Jesus Christ.
I told you I can't talk.
You have 100 hours precisely. After that,
everything we own will be released.
Okay, well, Ollie's up shit creek. What's he gonna do? Is Elliot gonna help? Who knows?
I'm inviting you guys to dinner tonight. Morton's notwithstanding, I cook a mean steak.
No, that's cool, but I got plans.
You want to tell me what's going on?
Not really.
Look, I don't know how much you want me asking about your personal life.
Not at all, actually.
I mean, that's fair enough. You don't have a right to it.
Close myself off. Create my cold, perfect maze where no one can ever find me.
Elliot, I cannot believe you work here. This place is a shithole.
Let's ignore the fact that he's just happens to be here.
I'm not going anywhere until you do, so I can hang out here and create a scene, or you can give me 5 minutes at the bar next door. Either way, I'm gonna have fun. Dealer's choice.
Right, he's not real. He's not real. Like, that scene all but confirmed it for me, that he's not actually there.
I really don't think you enjoyed that. I should just sit.
What do you want? What about your plan?
Plan? You're the key to the whole thing. Without you, there is no plan.
It's over. Expect me to believe that? F Society's finally over. The recent glitch and the otherwise neat reality I created over the years. I'll never slip up like that again. I'm gonna be more normal now. Maybe Shayla could even be my girlfriend.
Shayla, that's her name. Shayla. Shayla?
I'm gonna lead a bug-free life from now on. Anything to protect my perfect maze.
Yeah, I don't see this working out for him. Elliot is just desperate to escape himself, is what's happening. Oh, for God's sake, Ollie. Ollie! You're about to fuck everything up for everyone.
Are you still trying to rip that CD?
Yeah, it's all scratched up.
Well, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Which could mean consequences. But I guess bravo for not doing it, I guess.
My boss invited me to a dinner party at his place tonight. Thought you could come as my girlfriend.
What?
Yeah.
He's trying. He's trying. God damn.
Anyway.
You don't actually know me. All you know is that I'm the
Of course I know Shayla. I hacked her email as soon as she moved in next door.
Okay, Elliot, we need some boundaries being laid down.
I'm not talking about the stuff you can find online. I'm talking about the real me.
Tell me then.
That's a good move. Oh, this has me worried though. This means something bad's gonna happen to her. Like, if he starts opening up to her and they start forming some kind of relationship.
I've never seen this before. She must...
Never posted online. I mean, a lot of them, they're not done.
She's got her own private maze, too.
It's like a lot of different pieces.
Shayla's bug was always elusive to me. Maybe this was it. Wanting normalcy, but stuck in the outer fringes. Not knowing how to participate. Just like me.
This is adorable.
Can I kiss you?
This is adorable. I'm terrified because it means something bad's going to happen, but I'm enjoying the adorableness of it. While it lasts.
When a bug finally makes itself known, it can be exhilarating. Like you just unlocked something.
I like this. I like we're seeing both sides of this.
I didn't know you came to places like this.
I don't. Here because you are.
Oh, here we go. He's making a move.
Beautiful.
You've been fidgeting all night.
Maybe we should try the doorbell again.
Does this guy live in a dungeon? What is this?
Hey, guys. How long have you been standing out here? The doorbell is broken. I should have warned you.
Oh my god, fuck me.
Always
No one thought to knock before that?
Ollie, how long have you guys been together?
2.5 years.
Okay.
Fucking hell. This awkwardness. Oh, I hate it.
Well, just today.
Yeah, that felt more sincere than these two. That felt more real.
Okay, enough grilling of the guests. Let's check on the I had the sysadmins of the data center in Dulles check that server again.
Gideon, what did you do? Gideon has to let this go. If he comes near this hornet's nest, I'm not sure I can save him from it. I have to kill any suspicion left.
I was worried that the DAT file I found wasn't the right one. I just didn't want to get your hopes up in case I was wrong.
He is weaving a web of lies, more so than normal today.
I'm gonna have to let him hug me, aren't I? The normal life. Smiles, dinner parties, childhood stories.
What's gonna happen? I mean, it's very happy. It's very happy, but something's about to happen, and it's not gonna be good. And it's gonna be Ollie's fault, I'm betting. Here we go. Here we go.
The release of these latest emails. Terry Colby was one of 3 high-level executives involved in the cover-up of the widely publicized Washington Township toxic waste scandal. 26 employees died from similar types of leukemia.
Someone's trying to get your attention.
My perfect maze, crumbling before my eyes.
Yep.
Mr. Robot finally found my bug.
Linking the waste levels in Washington.
I mean, you told him all about it, to be fair.
I miss him. There's no point to that. But I do. And you're just as weak as him.
Yeesh, Jesus, mother. Fuck, is he timing himself? Beat my record. Now he's doing the runner. Getting out of here. What does he want, though? He's after something. He's after something in here. What do you want? His phone? Trying to find out who this other candidate is or whatever. This was quite the plan to get to this dude's phone.
Both of our parents died because that's how we know each other. I really don't want to talk about this right now.
Well, what if I do?
It's not your shit to fuck me, Ollie.
What about something?
Yeah, can we talk about your shit for 5 seconds?
What the hell are you talking about?
Right.
All right, it meant nothing.
Right, well, he owned up to it.
With you, and I want to be with you.
Stop speaking.
Yeah, exactly. Stop. stop.
We need to break up.
Angela, come on.
I mean, Ollie, you done fucked up.
He has my bank account, Ollie, and my dad's bank account. If we
Wait.
don't do what this guy says and we go to the cops, then he's just gonna sell our information to the highest bidder, and me and my dad are completely screwed.
Guys, I've got a better suggestion. Go find Elliot
You'll lose your job too.
and help hit. Like, I'm sure he could sort this out in like 5 seconds flat.
Even if we put the CD in, who says this guy won't just do all this anyway?
I mean, Ollie actually brought up a good point there. He brings up a good point.
I'm sorry. I'm just scared. I don't want to break up with you. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Angela, please. Please, leave him. Leave him. He's an idiot. I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
I need to talk to Sean Schuyler about server CS30 again.
He's still digging. He's still be digging, and he's also in danger. Everyone's in danger. No one's safe anymore.
Bara lite stund, okay?
Well, okay then. He's having quite the evening. Right. He's going to tell them the plan that he's come up with that doesn't involve blowing everything up.
Here's the plan.
Find out next time on the next thrilling adventures of Mr. Robot and Gang. Jesus. That was a lot happening again. Once again, jam-packed episode. Right, one thing I am going to do before we get into this, I kind of got the gist of the scenes without it, but there were some, I think it was German scenes with Tyrell and his wife, which the subtitles were not appearing for me, so I had to just guesswork it. I kind of got a gist of what the scenes were, but I'm going to quickly just rewatch them and turn subtitles on, because for some reason I have to do that manually. Oh, it's Swedish. My bad. So yeah, I basically got the gist of the scene. Basically, husband and wife go doing some Shakespearean, like, betrayal moves, like, we will make this work so we can elevate our social standing and power and etc, etc, all that stuff. I got the gist of the scenes without the subtitles. I'm a genius, even though it was Swedish and not German. Got that wrong. Alright, so this episode was all about debugging, as in, you know, debugging computer, but also debugging people. What is people's bug? What is the thing they keep hidden that is the key to themselves? And there is a plane outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's doing some maneuvers out there. One thing I will say that I really liked before we get into it too much is that it was really like a balance of debugging. It wasn't just putting forward that the hidden bug in people isn't necessarily always a bad thing. There's also a good side that people might keep hidden away because they're nervous or they're embarrassed by it or they don't know how people will respond to it, which we got shown with, what's her name? Shayla? I think it's Shayla. Well, I don't know what is about her name. It just won't stick. But we got to see that she has a creative streak and a desire to be accepted and normal, much the same as Elliot has, but he's also hidden that part of himself, which I liked. I liked that there was that balance there. But then on the flip side of that, we had Tyrell and his bug, which is this violent streak, this desperation for power and greed, and that's all hidden behind his sort of charming persona, that thing we saw in episode 1, which quickly slipped. I did not expect that we'd be going down this rabbit hole with him as quickly as we have been. Like, it was a perfect way to sort of show the two sides of that coin, but I honestly just did not expect we were going to be getting into what lurks beneath that charming exterior quite so quickly, and now it's here. And yeah, it's that it has a weird mix, like I said in the reaction, of it's terrifying but also kind of pitiful in a way, that there's this moments of, I don't know if it's in the script or if it's just the actor reading into it and performing it, but there's this element of sadness about himself. Like he always looks like he's on the brink of crying. But yeah, this episode was very character development heavy, which I liked. I liked, again, seeing those curtains being pulled back, and again, it serves the bigger story still in terms of where we're going to be going. We ended on, okay, I'm going to come in, I've got a plan that may not involve blowing things up, and that all came about because his bug came back up, the thing about his father and how that all happened, how he didn't do anything about it, how his dad didn't do anything about it, and that's the bug, and they found a way to get to him. Even if, as I suspect, Mr. Robot, Christian Slater, is just a sort of manifestation of a part of himself, and it's just him getting to himself. Like, again, those scenes in here that just seem to keep confirming that that's what's going on, that like Christian Slater's character is a part of Elliot somehow, and it just seems to be very obvious to me at this point that that's what's going on. So it's just him trying to escape himself, but also get at himself simultaneously, which is fascinating. If that is the case, it seems like that must be what's going on at this point. It was really weird after just like 2 episodes in, but it's really weird seeing Elliot sharing in just a normal kind of social situation, even though it started off real fucking cringe. That like that hallway standing, and even when the party first started, it was like, oh god. Like when Ollie and Angela were saying how long they've been together, it felt so kind of forced and like, oh my god, this. And then when it was like, oh, me and Shayla have been together, well, today, it felt so much more earnest and like real. Oh my god, I was yeah, I really like that scene between Elliot and Shayla. Say it with me. Shayla? Fucking hell. I really like the scene between those. It was adorable, and it was a nice change of pace to see the walls come down a little bit, and for Elliot to, for a brief moment, to feel comfortable and to be reaching out to someone. So yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see that. It lets you know that there is hope for that. Also has me worried that something horrendous is going to happen to one or both of them. I guess I'm just a pessimist like that. That's how that goes. Speaking of Angela and Ollie, sweet Jesus, I hate them. I hate them, like, as a couple. Awful. It's like the definition of a toxic relationship of 2 people who should not be together. My god. This whole hack situation with them, I don't know where that's going to be going in the bigger story. At the moment, it just feels like a side story for these 2 characters to be going on with, but I feel like it must somehow link back in to the bigger picture at some point. But yeah, Ollie being an idiot, well established, continues to be an idiot. Although he did make a good point about, like, if we give him what he wants, nothing is stopping him from just doing what he's going to do anyway, which is a good point, because when Angela was like, no, we need to give in to him, I was like, what are you talking about? That's not helping anything or anyone if you just give over, because, you know, you're giving them all the power then in that situation. So yeah, those two, something needs to happen there. Like, yeah. I will say at this point, like, the Angela Ollie element of the show is probably the weaker part of the show at this moment. It's just not as gripping or interesting as everything else that's going on. But at the same time, it's episode 3, so I'm still giving it a chance to sort of come in an unexpected way and sort of be like, oh, this is why all of this is important. So that could still be on the horizon. But as for right now, it's like, oh my god, like, you 2, please. I think also this episode we got a lot more explicit about sort of Elliot's character flaws in a way that were a lot more explicitly that these are flaws about him. In the previous 2 episodes, it was like, this is what he does, this is how he is, and you kind of sympathize with him and empathize with him in a lot of ways. But there were certain parts in this episode where it's like, you need to set some boundaries. Like, you're meant to, like, stop hacking people that you like. You know what I mean? Like stop going over these lines, because that's never going to end well. Which was so nice about the scene about him opening up and just reaching out for a genuine moment, and it was nice. But then we had the explosion of bad things, and they're obviously trying to target him specifically with the putting up the leakages that happened and linking it to the dude they got arrested. And, you know, it was a targeted attack on him to get him involved, and the walls just shot right back up, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. We're episode 3, and that sucks to see, because, you know, I empathize with the character despite his flaws, and you want the best for him, and it's just like, oh, we're only at the beginning. There's so much more to go, and it's probably going to get bad and paranoid and awful. Oh god. Yeah, I really liked the episode. It was good. It was a good way of, again, more character development, more character exploration in regards to specific elements, and like they say, the debugging, like the thing that we keep hidden away that either we're because we're embarrassed of or it's evil. Like those are the options. It's something we're embarrassed about, or we're really, really violent and we like beating up homeless people. That's the thing we keep hidden. My intrigue is still there. I'm looking forward to see this heist, what his plan is going to be in regards to how to take down, I think, was it Steel Mountain or whatever, this information area that they need to get rid of to enact their plan. I'm wondering if it has something to do with last episode where his radiator kept getting ticking noises and he kept kicking it, if that's what inspired his idea to how they can take this place out without the needs of explosions. Because it felt like we were calling a lot of attention to that fucking radiator last time, and it didn't really become anything. So maybe that's where his brainstorm has come from. But super good, still enjoying the show. I like the character depth that we're getting so early on. It means that when things happen down the line, we'll have a better understanding of why characters are doing what they're doing, because we've had all this nice build up and understanding of who they are, what they would do in a particular situation. And all of that good stuff. So yeah, I'm still hooked in, still liking it. I can't wait to see where this plan is going to go and what revelations may lay just in the horizon. My top things right now are that I'm nervous for Shayla and what's going to happen with her. The lengths that Tyrell's going to go to. Like, that poor guy, he just outright used him to get to his phone. And the old homeless dude who he smacked the shit out of. I'm worried about Tyrell. He's gonna pop off even more so at some point, and it's gonna be a thing, I'm willing to bet. But all that is in the future, I guess, so look forward to it. Thank you for watching this one, guys. If you enjoyed it, please press the thumbs up. Helps me know you liked it. Helps it get seen by more people. Also consider subscribing so you won't miss any future videos and supporting the channel that way. There are links to Twitch and Discord down below if you want to hang out over there. But for now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch you on the next one.